say that going to a Japanese salon honestly was the most calming, relaxing experience I've ever had.
Guys, I swear I have never gotten my hair cut so precisely.
Please help me because I miss this hair so much. 10 out of 10.
E olha o acabamento dele. Eu confesso que ele superou todas as minhas expectativas.
Risk and trust this Japanese stylist with my hair.
And she was so unbelievably professional.
お前らこんにちは。海外の反応を届けるトラ兄の翻訳局だ。今回のテーマは日本の美容院だ。今、海外でわざわざ髪を切るためだけに日本に来るやつがいるレベルなんだよ。虎でも毛並みが気になる。それが日本の美容院の魔力ってわけだ。さあ今回は、日本の美容院で人生変わったネキとニキの反応を紹介していくぜ。ガオー。
Come with me to the viral 2016 Nana hair salon in Japan. I was so excited to come because I've seen so many pictures of these beautiful girls in their layered hair and I wanted that on me. They started off with dyeing my hair because I accidentally dyed my hair green on my first day here because I read a package wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I haven't gone to a hair salon in over a year because I have trust issues with these hairstylists and them giving you the opposite of what you asked for. Like, yeah, I was scared. Why do I always leave the hair salon crying and looking like a Oompa Loompa Doompa? Yeah, that PTSD got to me for a second, but my hairstylist, she was so locked in. She literally understood what I wanted better than me. Also, prior to the appointment, you can choose the hairstylist that you want, and I really liked her Instagram page. She is so good at doing layers, and all the pictures I found, I'm pretty sure were done by her, so I was not too scared. Okay, the crazy part is that I got my hair cut, dyed, and styled, and I got 4-step treatment for $85 and no tip. What the? But that's the final product. It looks so freaking good. My face did not move an inch, but I was so happy, I swear. But yeah, I don't think I can go back to my safety scissors at home. So if anyone knows any hair salons in New York that can do this for me, please let me know. Please DM me, please comment, please help me because I miss this hair so much. 10 out of 10. I am literally gonna go back to Japan just to get this again. Oh my god.
Eu vou cortar o meu cabelo com um japonês. Meu cabelo já tá super comprido, cheio de ponta dupla. E eu vou pra praia praticamente todo dia, então eu preciso cuidar. Tendo uma mãe cabeleireira, eu tenho completa noção de que eu vou precisar cortar pelo menos uns 5 dedos. E é isso, gente. Vamos ver como vai ficar meu cabelo. Chegando lá, eu já falei pra ele que ele podia cortar o quanto ele sentisse no coração que fosse necessário. E aqui no Japão, eles cortam seu cabelo seco. Não tem essa de molhar o cabelo igual no Brasil. E eu achei isso muito diferente, porque pra mim nunca me ocorreu. E eu não tava botando muita fé nesse corte, não. Eu tava com medo. Ainda mais que ele ficou falando pra cortar mais a minha franja e eu não queria. Mas no fim eu acabei cedendo e ele cortou. Colocou até a cobertinha aqui em mim. Agora eu vou fazer o shampoozinho disso. E essa toalhinha serve pra que não espirre água na minha cara. Foi esse meu príncipezinho de dorama que colocou pra mim. Olha que gracinha. Enquanto seca o seu cabelo, eles vão dar esses olhinhos pra você escolher qual cheiro você quer. Possível que eu sou a única que achei ele uma gracinha com esses 2 secadores secando meu cabelo super profissional. Vocês acham que tá acabando aí? Não, mas ele tá fazendo escova no meu cabelo pra ir pro próximo corte. Eles realmente têm um jeito bem diferente de cortar cabelo aqui. Vocês já viram isso? E eu adoro o jeito que esse homem corta o meu cabelo. Pra finalizar, ele passou o Babyliss, deixou todas as camadas bem definidas. E olha o acabamento dele. Eu confesso que ele superou todas as minhas expectativas. E o que vocês acharam? Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado, porque eu amei.
お母さんが美容師のプロの目を持つネキが、すべての期待を超えた。って言い切った。ドライカットに多い選びに日本同時ドライヤー。日本の美容院は技術だけじゃなく、体験そのものが一流ってわけだ。ちなここで雑学を一つ。日本の美容師は国家資格制度で、2年間の専門学校国家試験に受からないと、ハサミすら握れない。しかもそこからさらに数年の修行がある。一方、イギリスやオーストラリアには、免許制度がそもそも存在しない。しかも海外だとシャンプーが別料金で、荷物は床に直置きが普通。日本の当たり前は海外から見たら、ありえないフルコースなんだ。ここからは価格バグリパートだ。ロンドンのネキが5ポンド、日本円で約1000円のカットに挑戦した結果がこちら。
Let's get a £5 haircut in Japan. I was super skeptical about this because having a £5 haircut in London does not exist. To make matters worse, the hair salon was actually down an alleyway, and at the end of the alleyway was a lift, and you pressed a button, it would take you straight to the hair salon. I did think I was potentially getting kidnapped, but it actually turned out to be a beautiful salon. When you enter, there's a whole row of lockers where you actually put your belongings in, which I think is actually a really smart idea. Then it was time to go over to the basin, and the difference between Japanese salons is that these chairs actually lay completely flat, so you were laying down as if you were in a bed. I've also never seen this technique where they brush your hair in a bowl of water and treatment. I don't know what it's, but honestly my hair was super soft. Then it was time to blow dry, and they gave me this cushion on my lap. Does anybody actually know what that's for? Because it was actually really comforting, but I was a bit confused. Then it was time to dry my hair, and just look how gentle she was with my hair. This whole treatment was honestly so relaxing. Start to finish, I would say this whole process took about an hour, which is actually really fast considering my hair is 30 inch of extensions. We then actually decided to style my hair. I never get my hair styled at a salon, fun fact about me, but look how gorgeous these curls were. It honestly made me feel like a princess. And just look at the overall results. I would say that going to a Japanese salon honestly was the most calming, relaxing experience I've ever had. My hair was super soft, and it ended up costing me around £20 because I did actually add a treatment on at the end.
Today I'm getting my haircut at the cheapest barber in Japan. This haircut is about to cost me £2.50. And for the past 2 months I've been growing out my hair especially for this. I sat in the chair and straight away he put a weird white thing over my face and started washing my hair. A hair wash alone in London would cost you £15, so we were off to a good start. The barber couldn't speak a word of English, so he is literally just cutting my hair however he wants. And this was making me extremely nervous. I was also like the only customer in here. But everything so far was going well. Just when I thought he was nearly finished, he started taking huge amounts out my hair. I literally thought I was about to go bald. But luckily he slowed down and it did start shaping up quite nice. Then without any warning, he put this white stuff on my face and started shaving all around my ears. Knowing I was only paying £2.50 for this made me quite nervous. After the shave, he then went and washed my hair again and then started whacking my head and shoulders. It was then time for him to style my hair exactly how he wants it. Even though there was a huge language barrier, this guy was actually so nice. It was finally time to pay my £2.50 and show you the result. And after 2 hair washes, a shave and a haircut, this is how I look. Let me know if it was worth the £2.50.
ヘアカット編ラストはこのネキ。日本の美容院でとんでもない変身を遂げたぜ。
Do not go and get your hair done in Japan unless you want to turn into a literal anime character, because that's exactly what happened to me, except I am definitely not mad about it. I went to this Instagram famous salon called Redeal in Shibuya, and just walking into this place had me gagged. Why are all the salons here so aesthetic? But anyways, I was quickly seated, and then me and my hairdresser Ryosuke, who I had actually visited earlier this year and loved the results from, quickly decided on what to do with my hair today. But before beginning the intensive styling process, I got taken back to the wash bowl where this other beautiful, handsome man washed and combed out my crusty, musty hair. Shout out to him. And then it was finally time to begin the cutting process. And guys, I swear I have never gotten my hair cut so precisely in my life. This was literal art. And after blow dried and strained it, you can see how it literally shrunk the size of my face. Plastic surgery in a haircut. And after getting some cute videos of my new hair inside the salon, we went to this beautiful nearby cathedral randomly in the middle of the city to do a mini photo shoot where I somehow ended up gaining a bit of an audience during the process. And that's when the Misa allegations also began, because the second I stepped outside, I heard people saying it to me. Literal dream come true. So be honest, would you get your haircut in Japan and risk accidentally turning into an anime character? Because I 100% would. I'm already planning round 2. Any guesses?
ここからストレートパーマ編だ。このネキの話はちょっと重みが違う。覚悟して聞いてくれ。
I would never let a Japanese person touch my hair, is what I said when I first moved to Japan. Growing up black in America, you know not to let anyone touch your hair unless they are also black. Well, I live in Japan, and as they say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And I desperately needed my hair done. Specifically, I wanted to try the Japanese straightening treatment. And even though I love my curly hair, my afro was just doing way too much. Thick as hell, taking hours to detangle, and way too hard to manage. I knew it was time to go back to straight hair, and I'm not gonna lie, this took months of negotiating with myself on whether or not it was worth it. And I've heard women say that after they got this straightening treatment, their curly hair was never the same again. But I decided to take a risk and trust this Japanese stylist with my hair. And she was so unbelievably professional. She listened to all of my concerns, reassured me that the straightening treatment was completely safe, and we started the appointment on time. She even gave me drinks and put these little plastic covers over my ears to make sure they were protected during the process. There's this stigma that if black women get their hair chemically straightened, it means that we don't love ourselves, or that we're ashamed of our hair. And while there may be some black women who are struggling with self-love, that's not me. I love my hair. It's just that sometimes I don't want to deal with it. And this is the finished product. So I say all of that to say it's okay to try new things and get outside of your comfort zone. And make sure to give me a follow if you want to see more of what life is like in Japan.
日本人に絶対髪を触らせないって思ってたネキが何ヶ月も悩んだ末に任せたら信じられないくらいプロフェッショナルだった。自分の髪は大好き ただ選択肢が欲しいだけって言葉が刺さるぜ。やるじゃねえか。ラストは日本式ストレートパーマの施術そのものを見ていこう。
Come with me to get my Japanese straightening perm root touch-up. My curls were so grown out at this point. It was insane. So first they just blew out my hair and washed it. They then put on this first layer of the straightening chemicals. Yeah, my butt was hurting in that seeds. Then they straightened like each piece individually and blew it out. Washed that out and then put another layer of this concealer on. And that is the final product. This will last me.
職人技の極みだぜ。一束ずつ丁寧にストレートにして、さらにもう一層コーティング。何層にも分けて施術するのが日本式の真骨頂だ。半年1年持つストレート。ダメージ最小限で仕上げる。これが職人技ってやつだぜ。日本の美容院の数は全国に約26万件以上。コンビニの約5倍だ。競争がめちゃくちゃ激しいから、技術もサービスも磨かれまくってる。さっきの500円フルコースも、この競争環境のおかげだぜ。以上、日本の美容院で人生を変えられた、ネキとニキの反応を見てきたぜ。全員に共通してるのは、もう元には戻れないってことだ。国家資格制度、数年の下積み修行、26万件の競争、全部が合わさって日本は、世界最高峰の美容体験ができる国になってるんだよ。お前らは美容院でこだわりとかあるか。指名する派、お任せ派。コメントで教えてくれよな。俺は迷わず、シャンプー長めで肌、頭皮マッサージ、虎でも寝落ちするぜ。最後まで見てくれてありがとな。コメントチャンネル登録よろしく。